Hello, hello, hello. It is Moonshine Oracle. Finally getting around to the new moon energy check-in for the water element. It's Scorpio Pisces. Disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos because I will not be dealing with anybody's triggered, unhealed bullshit. Get it, got it, good. Moving on. I don't know what it is. There's something Masonic in the air with y'all, like Eastern Stars, Masonic-ish, and my thing is, I fuck with neither one of them. I find out you're affiliated with either or, I'm never speaking to you ever again. And that's just that on that. Like, dead ass. Like, I don't do covens, I don't do cults, I don't do groups, I don't do secret societies, the whole nine. And what's funny is my warning that something was behind me went off right as I said that. So, I mean, it's just... somebody really miscalculated, underestimated somebody's protection, their intuition, and all that jazz. Now, what annoys me is the most is I'm getting so many messages pertaining to this element, mainly surrounding people with Pisces placements and the occasional Cancer. Scorpio, y'all are nowhere to be found this time around, unless you were the one on some third-degree BS. And, well, guess what? Like, it's just, it is what it is. And my thing is, Mercury in retrograde is going on right now as well. So, there's a lot of things from the past coming back up for review. And it really annoys me because I know where I stand where I fall in on this stuff. But the thing is, a lot of people are being put to task. It's like, hey, this person hasn't spoken to you in 5 to 10 plus years. You're not on their Facebook. You don't have their current cell. Was everything you actually said about them true, or were you just being an asshole and lying? It really does not pay to be a hater in this day and age. And I cannot tell you how many times I have been called a hater because I pointed out the truth about a person who was going on a smear campaign about me a few years ago. And you know what? I'm not sorry for that shit. She went to every practitioner she could get to listen to her and help her. She owes several of them a very, very pretty penny. And if it's one thing you don't do, it is run off on the plug when it comes to a hoodoo, a voodoo, or an obeah practitioner. Like any practitioner in general, but I'm just saying, this bitch went to the Caribbean folk for all that. And I'm going to tell you this here and now. She about to get her whole ass whooped. One, she owes $1,000 to. The other, she owes some like $2,000. Readings, spell castings, don't know, don't care. She probably owes more. As much as she depends on magic to be thrown on people to confuse the masses, she probably owes a lot more than that. And my thing is, she's not going to be able to PR her way out of this. Like, she can't do it because people are sick of her shit. But then there's the others who are like just jealous of beauty. They're jealous of the type of family somebody comes from. They're jealous of the genetics. And I've said it a million times. If this is about beauty, take that shit up with your parents. That ain't got nothing to do with me, my mama, or my daddy. That is all you, your mama, and your daddy. Okay? Okay. You gotta go. Moving on. Another one that I'm getting to is somebody here really likes to mirror people they admire, people they're in competition with, and like the mirrors are shattering. And the reason, like, I guess this is why Pisces keeps coming up the hardest, because not only is that the sign for this retrograde, I know a lot of people who did something in the moment and they were all in their emo bag. No one does that like a person with a distorted Pisces placement. I get the occasional Pisces moon, but it's mainly like Pisces sun, Pisces rising and Pisces south node. Holy hellfire. Because when I say I'm tired of y'all, I am tired of y'all. Somebody here keeps trying to mirror, or they're trying to force a person to mirror their struggle. This person is homeless because rent keeps like escalating, but the person they're trying to force to mirror them owns a house, free and clear, no rent, no mortgage. Does not make sense. There's somebody here trying to make your money reflect as theirs. Like they are overrun with bills and debt. They want you to be the same. But the difference between you and them is you're like 2 or 3 more months and you're done. That loan paid for, free and clear. You're done. They cannot easily get out of theirs because they keep leasing or financing all these expensive cars that are extremely expensive to maintain. Insurance is through the roof. They have 3, like multiple small children under the age of 5. That's a lot of daycare, diapers, formula, milk, and all that jazz. I mean, it's just, kids are expensive as fuck. So to have multiple car notes, a mortgage, home insurance, property taxes, HOA dues, whoever this person is, at the rate their bills are, they need a monthly income. Like their net needs to be 10 to 50, like it needs to be 10K plus, but it's more like 7 or 8. Ideally, the more the better, but at the same time, at the rate they're going, like if they made at least 10K a month, they would break even. And my thing is this, I'm using this as an example. I don't know the contents of a person's, their bank accounts and shit. I don't hack phones. I wouldn't even know where to start on anything of that sort. Like, these are numbers that just immediately come to mind and all that jazz. But there's somebody here that thinks you're hacking their phone, so they're having a hacker hack yours, and it's like, oh, you about to get in trouble. So that's what this is. The mirror cannot mirror anymore. The mirror is shattering. The illusions, the confusion. There's always going to be something that sets you apart. Always. And that is probably one of the most annoying things about people who involve themselves in things they're not supposed to be involved in. And here is another thing that people need to take into account. Readers, intuitives, and all that jazz. Oh, here comes the repo truck. So somebody on the repo list. Readers have disclaimers for a reason. If you are getting triggered because of a general reading, then I don't know what to say. I don't know how to help you. There are a lot of readers out here that will tell you what you want to hear in the name of you constantly coming back to them for services. It's true. They will sell you a dream only for you to land yourself into some smoking hot water. Broke, in jail, divorced, debt up to your eyeballs and things of that sort. And my thing is this, that ain't got shit to do with me, and I don't want to hear it. It's got nothing to do with me or the next person. So somebody here was already up in La La Land. the person who did the reading, it was some person in New Orleans. It was like a boys' trip and stuff like that. This person wanted to know their future. But the thing is, this person, like the reader, again, it's about getting you to come back for more services. So they told you what you wanted to hear, not what you needed to hear. And that's a very dangerous thing to deal with, because this person ended up joining a cult, coven, like whatever the fuck this is he joined. You name it, he did it. All because he wanted to be that badass guy. This man sold his soul for a fake ass dream. Because either him or somebody in his friend group has been trying to be a person's like a handler of sorts. And my thing is this, like, this person has gone as far as to like try to hold a person's progress in life hostage until they get this thing they want from that person. Sex, money, something. Some type of energy exchange. And I mean, it's not going to happen. Somebody here is looking at stalking and harassment charges. Like, I wish I was kidding. They're looking at stalking and harassment charges. Stalking is illegal. Hacking is illegal. You have a cop friend. Whoop-de-doo. He's not a judge. He or she, they are not the authority. And it's incredibly foolish to think you can bend the will of folks. And I say that right now as a cop is pulling a person over. So police could already be aware of this person. There may have been some accusations against an innocent person in the past, and now they are having to do their due diligence on the people who made the accusation. See, that's the thing. You waste an officer's time, you waste an agent's time, you end up investigating your damn self. You do. Now, when people see that their bank account is being hacked, they have the right to fill out a report. They have the right to do this. They have the right to protect themselves from the people that make them feel unsafe. They do. Because when you are doing things all in your shadow and you finally hit that tower that makes you grow up, it's going to be really hard to see the changes you've made in yourself. It's going to be very hard to do, because if you are still surrounded by those folks who have not done the shadow work and all that shit, guess what? You are guilty by association. But I'm not that person anymore. If you have to go on that type of tirade, you're still that person. It's like the guys who scream, "I am a nice guy!" No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Let's be for real. You're not. Because a lot of times it's not the intuition, discernment, all that jazz that you are up against. You are up against what protects them in spirit. Somebody here is morbidly stupid guilty of trying to dismantle a person's protection. their connection to source, the guidance from their ancestors. That is a big no-no. Like, I cannot tell you how many spiritual laws that have been broken here. And this person has to pay up. This person has to pay up. This person wants a person to just have nothing but karmic connections because he is a karmic his damn self. I'm sorry, but if you are truly a divine being, an anointed one, you wouldn't have to put on a facade to trick. You are a trickster spirit, and not everybody is dumb enough to fall for it. So instead of blaming the one person you cannot manipulate, you need to be looking at your damn self in the mirror, because right now the only person there is you. And with that, everyone have a good one.